road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium. Tonight, it's the NFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Boston Scott, his first carry. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. He's going to float this one deep right side. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Scott. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
From the 39, Prescott. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. On the carry, this is Scott. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Boston Scott, 36 yards. And the Eagles will strike first here, this wild card matchup. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Cousins gives way to Cook. Oh, nice move. Room here to run. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 74 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing, Prescott. That is caught by a diving Thomas.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
First down, Prescott. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Prescott yet again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They start the drive with Cook, and just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Cousins going to bat it forward here on the jet sweep. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On third down, Cousins. Well, going for Jefferson downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. 7-7, our score after 1. Second down and 5. Prescott. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball. They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. The kick by Elliott is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it. Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Play fake. Cousins. Steps away to his left. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. Complete. Jefferson the target.
Find that ball, bro.
To the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. Back deep for Philadelphia, Devontae Smith. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
A first down throw for Prescott. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott, the tight end.
Oh my gosh, why you get that animation?
Maybe makes it back to
this nigga lagging, bro.
That's it. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. That'll be third down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there for Philly.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Prescott.
Ooh.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Ooh.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to drop that one free.
On rap beef, what's the word, bitch?
After the incompletion. Prescott now. He's going to be sacked.
That's cool.
Back at the 23-yard line. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you.
Smell like
this
pot.
amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Oh my gosh.
I like the thought process there.
Come
they
on,
connected
man.
on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they
Come
went for
on,
the bigger
man.
shot, went for
You
it all
throwing
on
bullshit.
that one. This time they were ready for it.
Man, throwing fucking bullshit. This is definitely not gonna work.
2nd and 10. Cousins now from the 50.
Oh, it did. I didn't think he was gonna run that play.
A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins. And Thielman's got it.
He ran that play.
Touchdown, Vikings.
I didn't think he was gonna run that.
As the first half is is winding down. And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they really won't have much time to work with. Just 19 seconds showing on the clock. They just get the play off. Now Prescott, flush to his right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A leap, and he got it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Keep running man on me. This nigga's retarded.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
This nigga trying so hard.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home. Although
he's manned up.
He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who was not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play action. Cousins. He's going to let this go.
Bounce to that patty cake. Stupid.
Be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Eagles are going to get the football.
About to seal with it big ass.
Out to the 20. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Play action now, Prescott. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Prescott to throw it. And he fends him off. Now he'll escape to his right. He'll air it out
shit. Boy, I ain't even see that nigga.
Taken in. It's complete. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Scott.
Run
this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, Prescott.
How the fuck did he just shed like that? It's fucking Jordan Hicks.
Back at about the 43-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Fucking died.
They'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now Scott. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Prescott. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable.
Everybody tired.
Opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. He'll get this out wide to Scott. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down now, it's Scott, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They go again with Scott. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
And not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. They give it off here to the tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. A 5-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now in this wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Second and 11. Now Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's
oh my God, why is he not activating? This acrobat.
35 before he goes out of bounds. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw is Cousins.
Dummy.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Cousins. Throwing left
irrelevant throw.
It's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. On play action, Cousins. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. Going for the deep ball. And this is...
He scored.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there.
This nigga's so sorry. Oh my gosh.
Are an extra point away from tying this game.
This nigga is sorry.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
This game over with. Niggas want to play with fucking 1 in the morning, bro.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Why you keep showing blitz on your safeties, you idiot?
This wild card matchup, maybe their most important
why you keep doing
this season coming up right
I don't
now
get it.
Here 1st and 10.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Prescott from the gun. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been
I know.
You
You sleepy, I know.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And all the way down to the 29. 121 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And he'll take this ahead.
This nigga ran right past him.
2nd down coming up.
Well, y'all, if I lose, it is what it is. I ain't tripping. Nigga starved me 2 hours, bro. Shit's sick.
Six yards left on 2nd down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I know you sleepy, I know. I know. I know you sleepy. I know.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
I know.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
I know.
They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. A little extra pressure with this one for Greg Joseph. This to take the lead here in the final minute. The kick by Joseph is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set the...
I just want to know why he ain't doubling.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack.
Game, y'all boys.